Any sight of the goal man shoot. Perform this excellent finish, I do it like Kane or Lukaku. Old school like Beckham. No better. Anything, excellent finish, Mo Salah. How man's been got my...
That ain't a manual Neuer, that's a Buffon, that's an Italian, that's a Ferrari, that's a Lamborghini or Maserati, that's a drive by the dance with your doggies and left for your chick when we stepped in the party. I made 50 clean, that's a Lampard, that's a Bentley, Aston, Jaguar. I'll go trap star and get my girl clothes and spend the pool pop bar, that's a Peugeot.
3 of the best, he's made them pay, and that completes a wonderful hat-trick.
All right, we are live.
We're back.
Welcome back to another podcast of 3 of the best.
You know,
today, we've got a couple of debates we need to get through. First of all, we're going to start with the Premier League all-time best 11. Who wants to start with theirs?
We'll do bit by bit, so keepers, and then back 4, and then midfield.
No, but I know for a fact here that my 11 is the only possible 11 that you could pick. That's the
that
truth.
just means already you put Partey in this team.
Okay, nah. Partey in the future though, Gara. Trust me, no. Partey, when we win Premier League titles, Partey's going to be there. He is boying.
How old do you expect to be at that point?
Bro, Partey's 27 now.
Partey will be in the coaching staff.
You will be 27 by the time when that happens.
You got jokes on that. See, don't worry. But
no, go on. Who's everyone's keeper?
I can't lie, I put Schmeichel.
I'd say check.
I said check as well.
Check over
Check.
Schmeichel. See,
bro, it's check. It's not Schmeichel. It's check.
Nah, I like the commanding. How Schmeichel commanded his back 4. Proper leader. Was Check ever a leader for you?
He wasn't a leader, but
performance-wise, yeah, you know how you can argue some players because their performance levels, they're a leader, innit?
Yeah, exactly. But also looking at, I think with keepers, especially clean sheets, stats mean everything. And Czech has the most clean sheets in the Premier League as a goalkeeper, and he's had the longest clean goals not conceded on his net in the Premier League. So it has to be Czech.
But I'd also argue though, the back 4 of Chelsea at that time under defensive coaches as well, kind of favours. That's why they did that though.
You could argue that as well, but it's still the keeper as well. That's part of the defense.
I guess so. Yeah, it's part of
the defense. So I have to say, check, man.
Fair enough. JB check as well.
And he played for
but
Arsenal,
I don't think.
I
don't think either are wrong.
Yeah,
I actually forgot about that Arsenal stint. So I'm saying Schmeichel. He was too bad at Arsenal. He was so bad.
Wait. Well, we know that Arsenal's a retirement home, innit? So at that point, he was already kind of.
So he ruined his legacy, Schmeichel.
So Kepa next.
If we get Kepa.
So we get right backs or left backs?
Let's go from left back and left back.
I'd say Ashley Cole.
Yeah, Cole.
Yeah,
Cole.
I was gonna say Cole every debate, but nah, Cole. Everyone knows.
From what he did with the Invincibles, then he went to Chelsea. Won was it back to backs with Chelsea or
Champions
he left
League, bro? He has it.
When
all,
did he won back to backs with Chelsea? No, he won the second title.
Yeah, I
with
think he won the second one.
The
Yeah,
second one. Yeah. Then we got Gallas, innit? Shit. Got Gallas.
Then he won Champions League. So
yeah,
Cole has to be Cole. Has to be Cole.
First centre back. What are you going for?
I think all 3 of us. I'm just gonna guess we should all have John Terry in there.
I had Terry.
I did still. It was even between him and Ferdinand. I think he was a bit ahead of Ferdinand.
It was Terry was. I mean, he was a racist, but.
You need to leave.
But Terry ahead of.
He wasn't racist, but like there's a but.
You can't deny the quality he had on the pitch.
He was.
So Terry.
Nah, he was a bastard. I can't. Also the Wayne Bridge stuff as well.
Exactly, Wayne. No, Terry was a dickhead.
It was a proper cunt. But
Terry gigs all of them man there, but fam Terry.
Our gigs proper boyed it, man.
You saw a thing that
that's a topic for another day. That's a topic for another day. But Terry and I put Vidic.
Ooh, I didn't go Vidic. You know what's surprising? I went with Tony Adams. You know.
Wow.
I think it's a fucking baller, but it's before a lot of people's time, so they don't like.
I was thinking mad Tony Adams because his leadership skills,
That's
but I already have Terry there, innit? And I just
2 leaders though. That seems so brazy.
I know it's brazy.
One will literally control the left back, one controls the right back.
But Vidic was a leader as well in a sense.
Do you know what it is? Though? Vidic was actually rash sometimes, yeah, and he was like against Torres, he was just fucking shit. I can't lie, bro. There was times like he would just fucking take Torres off his feet, like.
No, I know, but
he was a dirty foul at times. Now, I'm not gonna say
Vidic
he was a warrior.
better than Ferdinand.
Yeah,
though.
he was a warrior, like especially from corners as well. Vidic will by any means try to put his head on anything. You can have a boot in the middle of the air, and Vidic will put his head on it.
His heart was in the game, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. That I have Terry, and I think Terry was
Terry was less rash than that, innit? He was more like.
Oh, like, do you get what I mean? And yeah, like in terms of if I'm gonna like pick centre backs, I want to pick one rash and then one that's
more composed. Yeah, so if he gets beaten, the other one will sweep up.
So I feel like Terry might have just been slightly better than Adams, just slightly better than Adams.
Fair enough.
It's tough, but
I think it's bare tough. Yeah.
Trust me, man.
I just don't. I'm gonna say probably recency bias as well, but Van Dijk just how much Liverpool have missed him this season.
I was thinking Van Dijk in it, but it's just who he's come up against, man.
I know that's the thing. That's the thing.
Attackers
Yeah,
were a lot less physical. Like imagine how easy it would be now to stop an attack.
I know. There's no Drogbas. There's no Omris.
You don't have.
Henry.
We lost most of the hard men in the league like that. Like there's no fan. These. Remember, Adams was about when my man like Duncan Ferguson that was around. Like, these are guys wouldn't tackle. Like, even Roy Keane backed out of a fight with the Duncan Ferguson. Roy Keane.
It's too tough to call, man. I'm trying to choose between Vidic, Ferdinand, or partner Terry.
Tough, innit?
Oh, I don't know.
Quickly about Duncan Ferguson. Robber broke into his house here, and he didn't let him leave. He grabbed the robber and kept him in his yard and dragged him. He
chased him to the back of his garden, and he obviously couldn't climb over the fence.
I didn't even hear about that.
Imagine how fucked the robber was when he clocked that.
I knew Duncan Ferguson was a dickhead from when he subbed Moise Keane.
Oh yeah.
I just knew that.
This guy doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't give a fuck, literally. But that's centre back sorted.
Who did you pick?
I don't know. I'm leaving it blank.
Fair enough.
Go on. I'll go Vidic as well. I'll join him with Vidic.
Fair enough.
Alright, bro.
Right back, we spoke about this before, yeah, but the league hasn't had many great right backs,
Not great.
Like, I always see people slap Neville in this, and I'm sorry, Gary. No matter how much I like you and that, yeah, I can't slap you in this.
He's a better pundit than player.
Way better.
Trust me.
Nah, see, I think there's a bit of disrespect there. Like, just because he was boring. So like when modern fullbacks now they go forward as well.
Modern full, he did the job like of what.
Yeah, he done what he needed to do. But
Ivanovic was better than Ivanovic, man. Ivanovic was actually good going forward.
Yeah, he actually whip a ball
defensively solid. He could fit in centre back if he needed.
He scored important goals. Yeah,
he scored 2 that game. Was against Liverpool or something like that. We scored 2
in the Europa League final.
Yeah,
against Benfica. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. So for me, Ivanovic, he's won basically everything you could possibly win. It has to be him for me.
I think so as well.
There's not really much to say about the right backs.
Literally.
Maybe Lauren for Arsenal, but.
If you're going to say that, I'm just going to say Raphael for United. If you're going to slap Lauren.
Don't violate it, though. No, don't.
Fuck it, Serge Aurier, get him in.
We're going to slap Bellerin next.
I don't mention that.
No, I think
cancelled.
Carl Walker as well. I'll put him in mine.
If we ever do that again, I'm going to...
Okay, cool. So I'm in midfield now. Because you're putting Carl Walker there.
Yeah.
Midfield.
Fuck it.
You hearing this guy?
Licked.
Honestly, he's better than Ivanovic.
No, just...
More athletic, more pace, better on the cover.
Why is he better than Ivanovic, man? Like,
I just explained it.
Ivanovic was so solid, man.
Nah,
calm down, Jay.
Ivanovic too dead.
It's alright, bro. Even Snake Tottenham, man, you're still saying Carl Walker, please, man.
Oh well.
We might as well do midfield 3 as a whole in it, and then we can discuss each one's choice.
Yeah, you did 4-3-3 in it.
Yeah. Just because it's the nicest one to get in the most players, like in a nice position. I know you're gonna disagree with this because we always have this argument, over like the Gerrard, Scholes, Lampard thing, So we're already gonna have a problem here, But my midfield 3, I picked Scholes, Lampard, and Vieira. Arguments?
I picked 2 out of your 3. I
Lampard
said De
and Vieira?
Bruyne over Scholes.
Fair. I think that's fair.
De Bruyne, though. There's never been a player like De Bruyne, bro.
Have you seen this thing the other day for goals and assists?
Behind Lampard?
Yeah. And like so much less games he has it in, like, I think 90.
Like 9 less seasons or something. Something like that.
9 less seasons.
Than Gerrard.
He's only 76 or something like that goals.
And take penalties away, he's 37.
37.
Trust
9
me,
less
bro.
seasons, 37 less contributions.
don't even know.
Trust me, Lampard, I will always say this, Lampard was better than Gerrard. I'm sorry, he was. I don't know why you even make this argument, JB, because we always get into it. Yes, you said
Gerrard is better than Lampard. Gerrard is better than Lampard. I don't care. You can hear that 100 times. You can have a tapping merchant first, but he carried Liverpool. Nah, he carried Liverpool
to what?
Champions League. Absolutely carried.
One Champions League.
One Champions League. They actually had a solid team.
Didn't Lampard look at
Look at the teams Lampard was in compared to Gerrard. Just look at them.
Because remember that 2012 final in Bayern Munich. Bertrand was starting. Lampard was at the end of his career, and they still won that game.
And what did Lampard do? You're explaining to me Lampard v Gerrard when
no, but I'm trying to tell you that.
Why do I care about that final? Why do I care?
Wait. Because Gerrard's only ever won the Champions League once with Liverpool, and Lampard did that at the end of his career with a shit team in the final. So I'm just making that argument that you can't really say that about.
Yeah, but what Gerrard
carried Liverpool.
Yeah, he did. Lampard didn't carry Chelsea to that final.
Gerrard
didn't carry Chelsea to win that Champions League. You can't make that argument.
Okay, cool. He might not have carried them, but you're acting like Liverpool didn't have quality. Yeah, they still had a quality team. And they made it second half.
Like I said, compare it to the teams that Lampard was in and the money Chelsea spent compared to when Liverpool was there. Even the managers Chelsea had compared to Liverpool. And
so Rafa Benitez. Literally, so you don't rate Benitez.
You don't rate Benitez.
But Benitez won. He won that fake treble or something, did he not? So he still won trophies there. He still won domestic cups. All right, he didn't win a Premier League, fair enough. But he was in a much worse team. 100%.
Not much worse because 100%. Liverpool what?
Stuart Downing. Name me a player as bad as Stuart Downing when he was starting.
Downing came
so you're not judging their whole career.
Yeah, you got to judge
Gerrard. No, but Gerrard. Think about how long Gerrard was at Liverpool for. He had Michael Owen when Michael Owen was
and Michael left. And
Michael left. Cool, but why didn't he win anything while Michael Owen was there? Torres, when Torres was literally just
you name all these attackers. What about the defense? That Chelsea team when Jose first took over, 24 games. With Hippier and Carragher, they won the Champions League.
Hammond, how do you say his name?
Didier Hamann.
Exactly, he was good. Weren't they not good?
When all of them were there, they won the Champions League. But you compare Carragher, probably their best centre back over the longest period of time, with Terry. Terry is miles above. You compare every position, a Chelsea player will be better.
Yeah, you could say that at the same time, but for me,
this could be another debate.
Yeah, this could be a debate.
It's true. Leave it. Yeah,
I think they're both world class players. I have no problem with Lampard going in.
Yeah, I agree. Lampard still. Lampard was more flashy at the two of them now.
Yeah, exactly.
You see, even flashy. I don't think either of them.
Lampard had it all.
I just think
had it all.
Lampard just got in the box and made his perfectly timed runs.
Lampard could defend, you know.
No, I think Gerrard was a bit better.
No, Gerrard was a better defender, but all round, Lampard could still defend.
That's why I picked this midfield, because all three of them can play in the hole, so you could have a proper fluid midfield with one just sitting back and the other two push forward.
Even De Bruyne.
People doubt Vieira's ball playing ability. He was a baller.
Amazing.
He could ball play.
He was so good.
He could ball play for his height. Like, you see his ball, you think, CDM.
He's actually he's so underrated on the ball, you know.
Nah, he can ball play, bro. All three midfielders can ball play. So I thought, he could make a mad fluid midfield.
But that's my three, innit? De Bruyne, Lampard, and Vieira, innit?
I don't know. Honestly,
you might as well say Gerrard now.
You'll say yours.
I said Scholes, Lampard, and Vieira.
Go on, say Gerrard.
Let me
want to say Gerrard. Say it.
I'm going for Keane ahead of Vieira.
Fucking mad.
I'm saying Keane ahead of Vieira.
You're just ruining it. Look at my lips. You're ruining it. Ruining.
No, you're just doing it on purpose now, innit? You're having, you're actually having a laugh now.
I'm gonna have Scholes, who I think was better than both Gerrard and Lampard.
I agree. Yeah.
And I'll have.
You know what? Yeah, no.
I'll have De Bruyne as well. So that's my midfield three.
Keane, I'm surprised about that.
I just prefer Keane to Vieira.
Keane. I think it was more of a presence than an amazing play. Like, don't get me wrong, like, he was missed, especially in the final when we played Bayern. But
that semi-final versus Juventus as well.
Yeah, he was pivotal. That's probably the best performance I've seen. He was the reason we went through, basically.
After he got a yellow, which he knew he weren't in the final.
We were play in the final, so he just was like, might as well give it all I got today because there was nothing less for me.
He said Keane. Yes.
I think in our front three, we all definitely have Henry, right?
Oh. No.
He's lying.
I have to.
What a joker.
He's lying. He's the best.
That's the question.
Like Kara said, he's the best player ever.
You can't fit him in the three unless you have Henry on the left.
Unless you drop
I ain't
Henry,
touching Shearer, you mad. Shearer.
No, actually, yeah, I'm going to put Henry on the left, Shearer through the middle, and Salah on the right. Shearer's goal record is fucking immense.
It's mad though how we're putting Salah only from 3-4 seasons in the Premier League. Crazy as in the top. You know what? They didn't really have amazing right wing players.
Yeah, no, I looked at it.
The right side of the field was poor for Premier League.
Yeah, the whole. But I said you could put Ronaldo in because of his last couple seasons was completely unreal. But
you put who?
You didn't put Ronaldo in your team.
Put Cristiano Ronaldo.
So out of your 3 players, what 3 did you pick?
Hazard.
Oh no, I picked Ronaldo.
Hazard.
Hazard was in the league longer. Ronaldo stayed in the league
longer.
Yeah,
exactly. He was in the league longer, so I'm gonna pick him.
No, but he would have put up those numbers if he stayed in the league.
I mean, you make a fair point in it because Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or at Man U, his first one, and that's the last player to have ever won a Ballon d'Or in the Prem. Exactly. But Hazard, though, man, is just.
And Hazard hasn't done numbers that Ronaldo did in his last season.
No, he didn't.
Ronaldo got over 30 goals in his last season.
Or 31, innit?
Exactly, 31 goals in his last season. Hazard barely touched over that. Barely touched over 15.
I don't think he touched 20. He didn't.
Yeah, he never touched 20. No,
he never touched 20. But
and he had 2 seasons after they won their first title. He went missing.
This is where the stats don't always show everything.
But Ronaldo was so crucial for United his last season. So crucial.
But Man U still won the league 2 seasons after. Chelsea now, if anything, Chelsea without Hazard, they're still trying to even look for a way to
come back. But same as Madrid though, they're still trying to replace Ronaldo now.
But that's about the La Liga, innit? We're talking about Premier League here.
We never really replaced. Well, who did we replace Ronaldo with? That number 7.
You didn't really replace him. You didn't replace him, but you still made it. You can't really say he was that crucial because you lot still made it to Champions League finals. You still won.
I think that's because of the quality of the manager, to be honest. But we'll get onto that in another debate. So you know.
Yeah, that's right.
No, but you're saying you missed him, though, innit? I think we properly. You can say the manager, but at the end of the day, you lot didn't miss him that much, maybe because of your manager. Yeah, Ferguson was a quality manager. I'm not going to deny that. But I'm just saying that in terms of a big miss, I would say Hazard's been a bigger miss to Chelsea. Cool.
So you're Hazard, Henry, Salah.
Yeah.
I would have gone Ronaldo, Henry, Salah.
I'm going. I've changed it again. Ronaldo, Henry, Shearer. Shearer's record's a joke.
Another thing,
you're just dumb.
I'll put Ronaldo on the right.
You're just dumb.
They're quality players. They can play wherever.
Yeah, that's what I
don't care.
You don't put Shearer.
Nah, Shearer, 260 goals.
I don't care.
How long was Henry at fucking Barcelona for? 3 seasons?
Yeah, roughly.
So how many league goals? I'd say he averaged 25 at Arsenal. Another 3 seasons, another 75 goals. Would he? He still wouldn't have beat Shearer's record.
What else did Henry have to his game? He's the only Premier League player to have over 2020. He's the only Premier League player.
That's why he can play on the left.
Yeah, he can play. No, but I'm saying that. Trust me, Henry down the middle, bro.
Yeah, I think he's a better player, but Shearer has to go in.
So if my team was to play your team, okay, we can't do that obviously because of duplication and whatever. But if my front 3, apart from Salah, but if my front 3 was to come against your front 3, who do you think is winning? Hazard and Henry, or Henry and Shearer?
To be honest, I don't think Ivanovic has the pace to deal with Henry on the left, so that's 1-0 already. Shearer is just going to bully them centre backs.
So what about Hazard then?
No,
Hazard.
Carl Walker will pocket Hazard. It's calm.
Carl Walker ain't pocketing shit, man. We'll just foul him.
Give away penalties.
But yeah, no, that's my 11, innit?
Yeah,
I got so lost. I don't even know who my 11 was, but.
You said Keane, so I can remember your 11.
Keane better than Vieira. I don't care.
You really think that with your
I think
heart?
I'll put Yaya Toure above Keane like that.
Exactly.
Nah, that's just recency bias, man. Keane, unreal.
No, man,
I'm not gonna admit
underrated for his ball playing ability as well.
Here and there, but he wasn't at the level.
He wasn't great, man.
Not the levels we mentioned.
I'm gonna have had.
But
enough.
That's our team still. That's calm.